Hey Crusaders, I'm AJ.
And I'm Julius.
And today Julius has something he really wants to share with me for the very first time. He thought of an amazing idea for the perfect Man of Steel end credits sequence.
Yeah.
What is it, Julius?
So I've been thinking about this a lot. Man of Steel
Came out a while ago, so you've had plenty of time to think about it.
The DC cinematic universe is on my mind 90% of the time.
Yeah.
The other 10% of the time is when I can eat and sleep.
Sure. God.
Stuff like that. But the majority of stuff is superheroes. So what I've been thinking about is, shortly after Man of Steel was released in June 14th, sometime around then, was Comic-Con where they announced Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
So I mean, they said that they've cast Ben Affleck in February, right? So they knew they had Ben Affleck, they had all this stuff.
Yeah.
So why didn't they have an end credit sequence in Man of Steel that it introduced him, had this perfect scene that was just that no one saw coming, and that would probably be looked down upon as the greatest end credit sequence in cinematic history. Okay. And this is what they should have done.
All right.
So the last scene of Man of Steel is Clark Kent walking into the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
And he sees Lois Lane, and he gives him that awkward smile, and how do people not know who he is?
Glasses. He's got glasses.
Glasses.
Yeah.
Obviously. So he goes in there, and movie's done, right?
Yeah.
Credits roll, all that stuff. Then you see, after the credits are done, you see Clark in his apartment or wherever he lives, and you see that whatever indication, I don't know if it's a sticky note or email he's reading, or he gets a text from Lois Lane, let's say, and she says, "How'd your interview with Mr. Wayne go?"
Ooh.
Right? And then she says, and people are like, "Oh,
yeah,
Mr. Wayne." There's only one Mr. Wayne in the DC Cinematic Universe, or DC Universe,
and it's not Thomas. It's Bruce.
Yes, and he then, because Batman's going to be 10 years old, then he responds to the text. He's like, "Good. He seemed to know every question I was asking him."
Yeah.
And then he sends it, and then he reaches in to his briefcase, and he gets his laptop or a book, and then he sees something weird. As he's taking off his jacket, because he can go to bed, he takes off his jacket, and he sees a tracker inside his jacket.
Yeah.
Right? And he's looking around, and the music's building up. This is all taking place this is a 1-minute scene.
Okay.
He picks it off, and he's looking around, and he's freaking out, and then through the window.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't see this, but the camera does. You see on the top, on the rooftop, you see a silhouette, and you see the eyes just turn, and you see the silhouette of Batman.
Okay.
And then it just ends.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would I would probably cry. I'm putting it all on the table. I would cry if that happened.
Okay.
I would be screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get chills thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, anytime it's the bat silhouette,
right,
I get chills.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that sounds like an awesome idea.
Yeah.
I think for me, just listening and hearing you talk, this is probably how they might open up.
Something like that scene.
Yeah,
right?
Or something like that. But I feel like, I like the idea of Batman being able to, trick Superman. He's got a tracker on him, and Superman has no idea what's going on. I also think Superman would have been able to use his X-ray vision and just quickly
because that's the thing. This is going to devolve into a little bit of just discussion about Batman versus Superman.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to know who Bruce Wayne is. Batman is Bruce Wayne immediately off the bat, right? Off the bat, because he's going to have to look straight through the cowl, and he's like, "Oh, that's Bruce Wayne."
Yeah.
Or unless Bruce Wayne has been tracking him, which I suspect he probably has been, and he has a cowl that can block it.
When you were talking about opening up a briefcase, taking off his jacket, I thought there was going to be kryptonite in there, and then he would have fainted or something. I didn't know if that's where you were going, but I feel like for me, what I would have wanted, and I waited, after Man of Steel ended until the lights came up and people started, cleaning popcorn off the floor,
as we all did.
Yes, and so I was a little disappointed, but something I would have really wanted was in the Batcave, and you don't know it's the Batcave. It's just like a giant monitor of like all this like news footage that's gone on in Metropolis and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would have lost it like you would have.
Because
for that.
for then you could actually show Ben Affleck's face.
You could have, or it could have also just been a bat cowl and like Batman like cracking his knuckles or like something like that. I mean, I hope that that's kind of how they open up.
I just want Batman to be in this movie, just like more than the Dark Knight, because the movie's like you watching it, he wasn't like a martial arts expert. Like, I feel like I could have.
Wait, what?
You watch The Dark Knight and you see him like.
Nah, man, no.
He's
hey, those are hard stuff.
Hard stuff, but like you can just move. But like Batman is supposed to be like the best trained martial artist in the world, and I hope in Batman vs Superman they show that he is like amazing, because you will show a picture up right now. It's probably shown up on the video. Ben Affleck is like the most buff like he's ever been. Like he's massive.
Cool, I'm excited for that.
So before it devolves into a whole like hour-long conversation, let's just end it.
And when I said I'm excited for that, I'm talking about Ben Affleck's body, not the Man of Steel 2 Batman vs Superman. I was specifically talking about Ben Affleck's bod.
We all want that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want any more DC news or discussions, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Look in the playlist. That's in the comment section. Playlist won't be in the comment section. It's not someone.
It's gonna be somewhere.
It's gonna be in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, stay ace.